Ladies and gentlemen, and traders of all shapes and sizes, today we got fucked by the market. In our first day on our quest to attain 20 PA counts, we went 0 for 3 and lost $1,500. In this episode, we'll cover the don'ts and definitely not the do's of futures trading. And let's start by going over the daily chart. So today, this was today's candle, obviously, and it actually, just like I said yesterday, another red day. Working our way back down to the 21 EMA on the daily chart. We should see correction for most of the week, rest of the week. That is going downwards towards this EMA on the daily. So a lot of bears in the market, bearish momentum incoming. Let's flip over to the 2000 tick chart. This is the entire day. I started trading at 9:30, which is right around here. As you can see, it started off kind of rangy. Nice little range with a bearish imbalance up here. Worked its way, strong downtrend. Pushed down to the 14 or 410 area. And then it slowly climbed its way back up, congested a little bit, and then really shot back up towards the end of the day where I stopped trading. Just so you guys know, the blue arrows are where I actually took trades. The red arrows and the green arrows are just hypothetical trades that I could have taken. So let's zoom in and start the analysis of the day. So 9:30, right about here is when we started. Let's analyze a little bit of yesterday before we start going into the trades of today. So we had that downtrend from yesterday. We had a break and a new extreme from that downtrend of yesterday. So at that point, you have to stop looking for shorts and begin looking for, see what the EMA does after that downtrend played out. As you can see here, it pushed right through the EMA, didn't hold at all. So we can look for a reversal pattern to get long. You can see there was a failed second entry short right here, but the signal bar was red, not a good bar to get long over, and this is pre-market structure, so all this is it was low volume, slow moving, and at the open of the day, there's actually a lot of traps that will trap you as soon as the market opens, and a lot of orders are being placed at 9:30. You just don't really want to be in a trade around that area because a lot of unpredictable things can happen at that time. At the open, this uptrend played out. We had a strong push downwards, and the EMA is starting to be flat. So I drew this little range here, this range-like structure. We have 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 taps here. So it is confirmed 2 taps at the bottom. And when we hit here, we were coming off this range. I was expecting to get to the top, but it never really got there, which tells us there's a bearish imbalance and there's a lot of sellers in the market. After that, we had this two-legged push down. 2 legs to new extreme right here. Let me just draw the rays out. And perfect measured move to the bottom of the range. And here I was trying to get in on somewhere to go long because this shortened downtrend played out with this trend. And then actually this downtrend played out right here. This is where I entered my first losing trade of the day. I was looking at, let me zoom in a little bit actually. I was looking at this failed second entry short to fade the range, and I was expecting it to get all the way up to the top of this range again if it followed trendline rules. We had the first entry short right here when it ticked under this red bar, and then we had second entry short right here, and as soon as it ticked under this bar, it shot back up above the EMA and back into the range, and I thought a lot of sellers got trapped here, and I was expecting a strong push to the top, back up to the range. It should have been a nice trade, but what do I know? I am a novice trader. Again, please do not copy any of my trades. This is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. And as you can see, I lost $1,500 there. So try not to copy any of my trades, guys. This is just so you guys can see my mistakes and where I messed up or where I went right, my thought process behind my trades. So as soon as I entered that failed second entry short, it instantly reversed back down, and it was kind of like a breakout pullback pattern. It was actually these two correction legs, and this is actually a really like a larger scale second entry short that really shot down and worked well. Uh, in this downtrend, you don't really have any setups here. It kind of was just shooting down and falling down there pretty quickly. No really trades you can take in that area. And then we had a break and then a new extreme of this downtrend, which means this trend played out. You can't look for shorts anymore. So then I wanted to see what the EMA did after that. And then again, it didn't hold. So I was looking for a failed second entry short reversal pattern, which one did happen right here. This is failed second entry short. But this, again, this bar kind of sucks to go long over. You're buying right into the EMA, and this is kind of stacked right here. So I didn't get in on any of that. Have this uptrend working higher. No real setups here, only first entries. We have first entry long. I mean, technically, this is a second entry long right here from this high. So we have first entry long, second entry long, and you're fading the range. It's actually a pretty decent setup, but the signal bar, again, is just completely bearish bar right in the middle of the EMA. You just can't be going long over a bar like that. And right here we do have a failed second entry short reversal, or not reversal pattern, failed second entry short breakout pullback pattern from this low. We have first entry short, pullback, second entry short. Perfectly uses this former resistance as support and really gets up there. I was actually looking at this trade to take at this point in the day, but this bar just formed so quickly, and it was how many points? 22. It was like a 2-point bar. It actually wasn't that big. And it was a three-point bar, sorry. So a little bit more risk than I'm willing to take on, especially on my evaluation account that only has a $2,500 trailing threshold. So I didn't want to take that trade at all. And then gets to the top of this trend that I drew, breaks the bottom of the trend line, and then goes sideways for a little bit. Nothing here at all. You definitely do not want to be trading in any of this this congestion right here. That's how you get stopped out a lot of the times. You got people going long here, short here, and then it just chops them out, goes sideways, and stops out both parties that are going long and short. So don't want to get in on any of that for sure. It did break higher of this range, and we did get a failed second entry short breakout pullback pattern again at the top of this range. But again, this signal bar was massive, and the one I actually triggered over was a bearish bar as well. All the signal bars today were kind of crappy, to be honest. Not a lot of good signal bars for taking good trades today. But anyway, we kind of slowly worked up higher here. I did have a little bit of a range drawn, but you could have drawn something like this uptrend, right? Something like that maybe. But we had this, we had this quadra tap of this resistance line. So I definitely was thinking more range-like, and that's what kind of tricked me into taking my second losing trade of the day. I was playing kind of like playing this failed second entry short from this high. So we had first entry long, or failed second entry long, sorry. We had first entry long, pullback, second entry long, and this EMA was holding pretty nicely. And I thought we were going to go back down to the bottom of this range once again, but we didn't get that. The bulls came back in the market really strongly, actually, which was really unexpected after this quadra tap of this resistance. I thought for sure we were going to get some bearish correction here, but just goes to show you never know what the market's really going to do. Could stop you out 100 out of 100 times, and your analysis could be correct on every single one of them. So you kind of just have to take it for what it is. Here I kind of got screwed over, but it is what it is. I guess I went short too quickly, and I paid the price for it. So then we got this big shoot back upwards here. Broke this trading range after the quadra tap. Super unexpected again. I was not expecting that, but no real setup to take here. You kind of just gotta have to watch it go without you. As much as that sucks, you can't really let the market make you sucker you into FOMO buying, or just fear of missing out buying, which is FOMO. But as soon as you start doing that, you're just trading based off of pure emotion, and you definitely don't want to do any of that. So this uptrend shoots all the way up here with no real setups in mind. It just is all green bars, short green bars that you just have to watch go up without you. It does break this uptrend, and it does get a new high right here. So this uptrend played out, and then I was waiting to see what the EMA was going to do right here. And it did push below the EMA when it touched right here. So I was thinking about a reversal pattern, especially after this large push up. And the bias of the day is still relatively bearish, as you can see, because of this bearish bar. I was still thinking bearish. Not the smartest idea after this strong push up from 10:30 to 12:30, so 2 hours of just going up. You can't really expect it to just flip around just quite like that that quickly. But we have I was thinking these two legs down right here, and I was thinking first entry long pullback, second entry long failure, but we didn't get that because it did push back above the EMA. And after that, I was definitely thinking more bullish, and I thought we were going to go way up past the open of day into the new high of day, because I was thinking this was the first leg up, and then two-legged correction, and this is going to be the second leg up, and I thought this was going to be a measured move of this leg, but that didn't happen at all. It kind of got stopped at the open of day, and it tricked me into taking my third losing trade of the day, which was right here where this blue arrow is. It was a failed second entry short breakout pullback again. I was getting creamed on the breakout pullbacks today. It was ridiculous. But anyway, it broke this trend line right here. Well, I was thinking from down here actually. We had the first entry short right here, and it pushed above the EMA, and then we had second entry short failure with this green bar right here, and I was expecting a new high of this uptrend to play out. It never got there. It was actually one tick away from filling my order, and then reversed back down and stopped me out, and then it actually went back into this range and started playing more like a trading range once again. I'm actually going to expand this up a little bit more because it's looking more like a trading range now. So draw something like that. This would probably fit way better. Just jumping the gun way too much today. Taking reversal patterns too early, and overall just not a good day of trading. But nonetheless, we come back tomorrow, bounce back, and hopefully we'll make $1 million tomorrow. Probably not, but we'll see. And then here is the Excel chart. You can see I lost $1,447.76 today with my 3 losses. Definitely not a good day of trading, but what more of a fitting way to start off this YouTube channel than taking a massive red day? I mean, I told you guys in the video trailer that it's going to be a journey to get to 20 PAs, and it for sure is going to be one. We are already, I think we only have $1,000 left on our trailing threshold already, so we might have to re-up on the evaluation account pretty soon, but we're not going to let that distract us from our goal, and we're going to come back tomorrow and attack the markets again. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.